Welcome back to Let's Get Cooking. It's your girl Rashida, and today I have a little something special for you all today. Have you ever been on a cruise or been in a fancy restaurant and had a chocolate molten lava cake? I know I have, and I love them. I found a recipe, made it, and it is great, so I'm sharing it with you. Let's get started. It only has a few simple ingredients. Of course, I have that chocolate, bittersweet chocolate, some butter, sugar, vanilla, eggs, a little bit of flour, and I think that's about it. First things first, you want a good quality chocolate bar. You can find it in your baking section, and I'm going to just go ahead and chop this chocolate up. You need 6 ounces, so that's like 1.5 packages because they each come in a 4-ounce package. And just finely chop that, or not even finely, just go ahead and chop that up. And it's going to go in the microwave with some butter to melt it. So I'm just chopping my chocolate right here. It doesn't take long at all. I'm going to take that stick of butter, put it in the same bowl with the chocolate, just combine the two. Then what I'm going to do is put it in the microwave for 30 seconds at a time. We don't want to burn the chocolate, so for 30 seconds, I'll see if the butter has melted. If it needs an additional 30, once the butter has melted, then I'm going to remove it. Let me know in the comments, have you ever had a chocolate molten lava cake before? What are your thoughts? Do you love it? Is it something you want to try? It is so delicious. What makes it delicious is first of all, it's personalized. And then in the center, it just has that ooey gooey chocolate, um, just goodness, I guess, that just flows out the cake. So right now, my butter and my chocolate is ready to go into the microwave for, like I said, 30 seconds, no more than a minute. In the meantime, while they're in the microwave, I'm going to start on my eggs. I have 4 eggs in this bowl, and I'm going to beat them for about 2 or 3 minutes until it's a pale, light, frothy consistency. Oh, it's so funny. While I'm doing this edit on this video, I'm looking at the chocolate package and it has a chocolate molten lava cake. You guys know I did not notice that until now. That's so funny, but I didn't use that recipe. I used another one. Anyway, here is the chocolate and butter mixture out the microwave. And I'm going to just mix it until it's well combined. So I'll have my nice melted chocolate ready to go into the recipe. So I'm going to let you guys just watch. I'm going to stir it. It's going to just take a few minutes, probably about 2 or 3 minutes till everything is well combined. And that butter is just going to infuse into the chocolate. And what's nice about it is the warm butter melts the chocolate. It doesn't take a whole lot for chocolate to melt. So just warming up that butter just goes ahead and melts the chocolate. Okay, now that the main ingredient, my chocolate has been melted, it's pretty much silky smooth. I'm just going to set that to the side and just start on mixing the rest of the ingredients into the mixture with the eggs. I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. Now, one thing you want to make sure is that your chocolate mixture has completely cooled before you start adding it in with the eggs. So everything needs to be pretty much room temperature by the time you add everything in together. So I added the chocolate into the egg mixture. Remember that was 4 eggs mixed well, 6 ounces of chocolate. Then I'm adding in, it's about a third to a half a cup, depending on how sweet you want it, of just regular granulated sugar. And then just want to stir and mix very, very well. And this is it. Look how simple this is. What is it? 5 or 6 ingredients to get this delicious, decadent chocolate molten lava cake. So excited. I'm so excited I made this recipe because now I can make it whenever I want. But that won't be too often because of that little calorie count. And then the final ingredient, the final step is I will be adding in about 2 to 3, no, 2.5 tablespoons of flour. And I'm just going to mix that in well. It almost will resemble like a chocolate pudding consistency. So if yours turns out like that, you know you're on the right track. So I'm just adding in that 2.5 tablespoons of flour. And that's just a stabilizer. But as you see, it's just a little flour. It's not a lot of flour because a lot of flour will make a cake. And we're just making this light chocolate molten lava cake, which mostly consists of the eggs and the chocolate. And you guys, it just melts in your mouth. And you know how I had to do it. I had to add some vanilla ice cream to mine. Just had to do it. That's the way they serve it on the ship. And that's the best way to take it on down. All right. Looks like the batter is ready. I'm going to get my ramekins. And that's how I'm going to cook them. Now, ramekins, I do suggest that if you're making this recipe, that you invest in some ramekins. They're not expensive at all. I'm buttering my ramekins just like I would a cake pan. Put a little bit of butter in it. Then I'm taking my tools, my hands, and I'm just going to rub that butter liberally all around the ramekin. Then I have some cocoa powder, and I'm just going to put a little dusting of cocoa powder around it, just like you would put cake in a cake pan. Not cake, Lord. Flour in a cake pan with the butter, just to make sure that it comes out. But in this case, because it's chocolate, I'm using some cocoa powder. If you don't have cocoa powder, don't worry about it. It's not a must. Now I'm just going to fill these ramekins about halfway with the batter. Halfway, it could be a little more than half, but not too much over that. And the recipe was pretty precise. This made four cakes. I always forget to tell you at the beginning, but my oven was preheated to 425. So 425 is what the oven you want the oven to be on. We're cooking these at a high heat for a short amount of time. In the oven, they're ready to go. Now this is the tricky part. So I put my ramekins in the oven and they're going to cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. I took one out. You'll see that it's a little, you could kind of see through it a little bit to let you know that you don't want it to cook completely. So overcooking it, you're just going to have basically almost like a flourless cake. So you have to undercook it by about a minute or so. And that's how you get that lava flow. Okay, so this was my first time. You want to leave them in there for about 2 minutes, not a very long time. And then you're going to invert your ramekin onto a plate. And let's see, did we get that lava flow? Because this was my first time, so it's hit or miss. All right, it's a little warm. Inverting the cake onto the plate. And, well, first of all, let's see if it comes out. You never know with baking. I tell you, baking is so, finicky. All right, it's warm as you guys can see. Look at the cake. Look at the cake. Okay, looks good. Looks good. I'm dusting it with powdered sugar. Going ahead and accessorizing, adding a couple little strawberries because chocolate and strawberries, hey, they just go hand in hand. But now I'm going to test the real deal out. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. In itself, the presentation is, I love it. It's 100. I give it a 10 out of 10 on presentation. Now, did we get the chocolate? Did we get the lava in the middle? Dun dun dun. Can you see how excited I am about this whole? It's like an experiment, actually. It's actually, come on. Come on, that first little cut, how did I do? Yeah, oh, I see a flow. I see a chocolate lava flow, and I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that all day. As always, thanks for coming in the kitchen. Thanks for baking with me. Today I showed you how to make a chocolate molten lava cake like they do on the cruise ships and in the fancy restaurants. You all, it tasted just as good as it looks. I hope that you make it. Let me know. Thanks for watching. Till next time, have a blessed day and a blessed week.